Hello, everybody. How everybody doing? Chili Games here, and I am here for 2K25, my career mode. Well, the type of build I made him a center because, like, for me, my own preference is that, like, I love playing big man because it's a lot more easier to really to use and stuff like that too. So let's get going, shall we? I haven't put no attributes in, not yet. Don't got no badge whatsoever. So I'm just trying to work my way up.
Oh, man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay?
Now I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make that extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank in the story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to leave this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah, I ain't bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one,
Don't even
looking
love
to put an end to the
Oh, my
Dynasty's
God.
11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the
You're wrong.
season, but this roster
Alright,
can play
that's
with
my
the
screen.
best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for
Give me
this?
some.
This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Here's MP. Nails
Let's
the
go.
baby hook.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to, and right there he did just that.
Now Wells. And play stops, whistle on what
illegal
looks like an
screen.
illegal screen.
Thank you, my boy.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Fisher, James covering.
Yep.
Fisher with it, working on James. Here's MP.
Yeah. Oh my
Back
goodness.
to Fisher.
Oh.
Inside. Here's MP. Good, and the
Let's
assist
go.
goes to Eric Fisher. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him.
right,
Unfortunately,
all right.
he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now Wells.
No way.
And again, the Wolfpack
What?
with the triple.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
Pass to Luan.
Shit.
Over Timmerman. Luan shot
Oh
is
my
up.
God.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Here's Stopper.
No.
The second chance effort.
Get out of here.
MP with the block.
Oh, offense, defense, doesn't matter. What end MP's playing on, he gets after the ball.
Yo,
To the middle.
mismatch.
The shot is good.
Come
and so
on.
is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Yeah, just like an elevator joke. Really dialing
Get
up the
out of
damage
here.
potential this team now has from deep.
Yep.
Fisher.
Oh no.
Patrick Wells with the steal.
I get that, I get that, I gotta get that, gotta get that, gotta get that.
Floats one up.
Get out of here.
Wells outside. Five on the clock. From outside the
No.
arc. They get it again. Second shot.
Oh
chance.
my goodness.
James, that's good.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
MP. Goes back up. And it goes.
And
The
one.
official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit.
I cannot
Has
shoot
a
free
clear
throws.
path to the NBA with his skill set
Not
and
yet,
athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Stoffer. No scoring
No
yet
way.
from him, but that's likely to change.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
it's
They
good.
making
If you
everything.
give Stoffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
Here's Dillard. Pass to Luan. Back to Dillard.
Hello, hey.
Now here's MP. With the 7-footer. Try to
Oh
make
my
it in,
goodness.
but it misses. Wells outside. To the inside. Here's Timmerman.
No.
MP
Give me
grabs
that.
the miss. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely
Pass.
focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Bad shot.
That's tipped.
Good steal,
by
boy.
Luan.
Push it, push it.
Laid in with a nice touch.
Let's
shot
go.
to the glass.
All the way to the hoop. Luan. We're told he loves running every morning, and man, is he quick out there.
And now Wells. He's got 6. Back to Fresh. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah.
Hawkins left side. It's Dillard outside. Here's MP.
Put that back
He
up.
scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con.
Get
each
down.
scout's report.
Shoot
And
foul.
plenty of contact there on the shot, so 2 free throws are coming up.
I love how aggressive he was on that play. That's a tough one to defend.
Don't give up
He
easy.
took me out the game.
Timeout called by the Dynasty.
2021.
It's Dillard outside. Down low. And they double up MP. And the shot
Let's
goes
go.
down.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two, it doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been
No.
stunning, Joe. When he's driven,
Oh, he stole my
he's physically
board.
capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I
Okay,
think we've got
ball.
a great angle for some viral content.
Poked away. 6 to shoot.
This match.
He goes up again. And the shot
Yeah.
goes in.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Now it's Carter outside. Wells. Guarded by Wells. Back to Andrews. Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. Wells outside to stop the drought. There's his third field goal, and he's now made half of his 6 shot attempts.
Totally in the zone. Wells saw that shot, and he knew it was his for the taking.
Outside Cobb. To the paint.
Yeah. Come on.
And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Rebounding is all about effort, and there, he shows plenty.
Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another.
Oh my God.
The first half now in the books. Dynasty out front. They lead by 6. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. Dillard with it. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Tries the 10-footer. Yep, that one goes.
Give the big man Stauffer credit. Fantastic job running the floor and getting to the right spot.
The Dynasty with the lead. It's Dillard outside. Here's MP.
Back up.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
He is gutting the defense with an easy shot at that distance.
Outside Stauffer. To the middle. By Dillard.
Yep.
MP with the rock. Now guarded by James. Outside Luan. Hawkins outside. MP outside. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah.
Luan can't get it to fall.
Come on.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. To the right side. On the wing, it's MP. Screen by Fisher. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Drew Robinson picks one up. And the first one drops.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the floor. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
Pass over to Robinson. Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. Zach Timmerman going in.
Even being a bit undersized there, Timmerman's still going in strong to the rim.
The first free throw is good, and the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Okay, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, look out, the kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
MP gets the ball inside and creates a lot of pressure. Give up a basket or commit a foul like they did here.
And the Wolfpack making a change here. So he comes up empty at the line. Baseline try. And the shot falls short that time. Here's the Dynasty. They lead by 4. Screen by MP. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Here's
back up. Let's go.
And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
What?
I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
MP outside. Inside. Junior. And he takes it in.
Let's
for the
go.
layup off a very nice feed.
That's what you can expect from a guy like MP. He's...
What's the challenge? Okay, win, outperform Patrick, teammate grade B+. Win by 10, outperform Patrick by 15. All right.
always looking to set up his teammates.
Now Cordova. Down low. Fresh. Guarded by Cobb. Deshaun Carter from the outside. Knocks down the long J.
My fault.
Practice makes perfect for Carter. The Wolfpack guard was all lined up and prepared to fire before he even got the ball.
Screen by MP. And Danny Cobb, good for three.
Good board.
When I
And
talked to
good.
Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Here's Carter. MP
Get out of
with
here.
the block.
Take it all the way.
Now Junior, right side. Basket count.
Good.
Great court awareness by MP. When someone on his team is open, he finds them.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Now it's Carter outside. Fresh. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. It's going to be on
Yes.
MP. And the first one at the line.
Those took me out. What's the game tied up, man? Come on.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly
job.
in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Kicks it to Johnson. Carter. The Dynasty grab the miss. Here's Junior.
Yeah.
And the dunk
Hey.
from Jason Jr.
He can make those kind of lead passes look routine.
Here's Carter. Pass to Erickson. With just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Davidson. That one misses off the backboard.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Here's MP.
Let's go.
Throws it down. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. And the Wolfpack have possession. 6-point game. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Wells outside. There's the
Kill.
three. MP
Yeah.
grabs the miss.
Not today.
And here it's the Dynasty. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. He shoots again. And MP with a nice look inside.
Well, this is why his teammates and coaches love him. MP just never gives up on the play. He's right there.
26 points, 19 rebounds. I love this build.
Wells outside. Looking to end.
Be wide open.
The Dynasty
Give me
grab
that.
the miss. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Guarded by Wells. Here's MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. Back to Robinson. And that one drops.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
It's Dillard outside. Fires in the triple.
Oh my God! Nice.
By Dillard there, just carving
26 points, 20 rebounds.
Up top, it's Wells. Dillard covering. Swings it to Stoffer. Timmerman. Here's Robinson.
Wow.
That ball's coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
It's good to see Wells making the right play, simply getting it to the open man.
If they want to, they can milk the clock here a little bit.
That's the best option. I'd agree.
And it's good.
Let's go.
And this little run pretty
So I
much
see I
puts
get
the nail in
30.
the coffin.
Yeah,
I get
these
30
last
points
few
on.
scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. And so here it's the Wolfpack. They trail by 9.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire.
Man, they
to
are
the
just
kind of
double
performance
teaming.
that he has.
Double teaming.
He doesn't hit the
Oh
first.
my God.
That was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. It's Patrick Wells with the drive. Let's the three fly. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And they're in a good position to ride this one out.
They certainly are. If they just play smart here, this game's all but over.
It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends MP to the free throw line.
Oh my goodness. I cannot shoot a free throw to save my life.
Finally gotten away from them.
Yes, there's not really anything at this point that they can do.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 10. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good. And here's MP on the outside. And the miss. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would...
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came on, cousin.
Oh,
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going to
a
win
good
states
idea.
like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind them.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.
That's all that disrespect, man. 22 rebounds, 30 points, 3 blocks, A-. Man, ain't that something else? Well, I do so. right, let's see. Wayne get 4 assists. Wayne and get 7 assists. State championship. MP and Patrick have developed a friendship while leading to the Plainview Panthers to their first state championship game in school history. Now they face their biggest test, the North Beverly Bearcats, a well-funded private high school from the north side of Chicago who has won eight straight state championships. All right. Gotta get 4 assists and 7 assists.
I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front-runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you talking
Then
about?
pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player. And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Man, it's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this manager thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
Man, I got us so tight for, man.
As they get ready
In
to announce
Chicago
the starting
Bulls
lineups.
Stadium. State championship. Yo, Brett Tobo. He's like an old man. Like, he's a little bit too old for high school, ain't it? Justice Rosenberg. Ain't that something? Al Persa. Now I can't say his last name. Patrick Wells. Okay, I think something against us. That man's is on the same team as me. There we go. That man switched up quick.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo.
That play was
Danny,
nice.
we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title.
One tip off.
The Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star.
All right, Will.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get.
I don't know how I'm going to get them assists, though, but I'll find a way.
But he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
That falls.
Let's go. 4 points.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Now Marcita to the paint. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
All right. Pick a roll, pick a roll.
Just over a minute played. Jish to Tombo.
Wait up.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some.
If I know what I'm going to get it 6.
That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, I mean, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court. It's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Mismatch, 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 mismatch. Get my paint.
And it's rebounded by Bishop.
I should have punt fake.
Outside, Marcita. Lets it go for 14.
Assist.
Now here's MP. He's tightly guarded.
Big roll.
Jish to Tombo.
Oh my goodness.
By Bishop. Here's Coffin. Tombo defending.
No way, he's in the face.
And again, it's the Bearcats missing. Now Wells.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets the ball and instantly has a shot up. And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
Here's Day.
Get out of here.
Out of bounds. Bearcats ball as North Beverly will hold on to it. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Dermonenko.
No way.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're a gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
Now Wells. MP outside. 5 to shoot.
Chelsea. Come on.
Nice D from James Marcita. Outside, Day. Bishop with the screen. Right side, Day. Pass to Dermonenko. James Marcita for 3. MP grabs the miss.
James Marcita is a talented man who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind with a small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass at a high school win. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly comes from.
Two people.
And he makes that one.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket.
Jeez, goodness gracious. I don't know how I'm going to get them assists, though. I don't know how I'm going to get them assists.
Day. Aslanoglu on the screen.
Yeah.
Drives in. For the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
MP outside. They set the pick. And he banks in the layup.
MP just took what the defense gave him there and used the pick and roll to his advantage.
The Bearcats trail.
And you hate to call him a one-man show, but it fits the bill for MP and Plainview.
They win and lose as a team, but MP is at the center of it all. He's the best player the school has ever had and has put them on his back for this finals run. James Marcita for three. They get it back. Pass to Leftos.
No.
Offline with the three. For Chumsey outside. And here's MP on the outside. And we've reached the end of the first. Plainview ahead. They lead this one by 4. Stay with us through the break as we get ready for the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United States.
29-22.
Teams will make a substitution. So it's Plainview now. Back to Tombo.
Shoot.
To the inside. Here's MP. And it's rebounded by Bishop. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
And I reach.
Just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end. And when you watch Marcita on the floor, the size he has at the 3 spot jumps out.
Yeah.
He just
There we go.
NBA player.
Number first assist of the game.
At the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need 2 hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
And now here's Marcita.
Get out of here.
He hasn't scored yet.
Pass it. Pass it.
Pass to Perchumsey.
Bring up.
Over Marcita.
Oh.
Perchumsey can't hit it.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as a block. Made him completely change his release point and caused a miss.
And look, this is why players like Day work so hard on their shooting motion, so they can stay with it even while being fouled.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good from MP.
Put that back up.
Oh, what a hustle on the boards by MP, doing whatever he can to help his team win.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dermanenko. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits them both.
Imagine being the point guard for a team of just relative giants. That's Dermanenko's life on this team, guiding Bohemians to victory after victory.
Tombo with the screen. Inside.
Tombo. Put it up. Tombo.
Back to
What are
MP.
you doing?
1 second left. And that's not going to go. So we conclude the first half. It's the Panthers. They're up by 7. And we send it to halftime now. Back with the third quarter right after this.
Right,
And we're
halftime.
back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. The Panthers leading. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here.
Don't go in.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a
There we go.
definitely does. It's bigger than the sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Here's Dermanenko. Down low. Bishop.
No.
That shot, no good. Good D that time from MP. Outside, Tombo. MP. Back to Tombo.
Shoot that.
A
Tombo.
chance there to push it to
Come
double
on.
digits, but it's off the mark.
And he just hit them.
Dermanenko outside. Danny Coffin for three. Panthers pick up the board. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50
Turbo,
years old
please.
driving a minivan. But man,
Yes, Turbo.
He's a load to deal with.
He is the
Got 2 assists.
Don't forget it, guys. The Panthers are stoked when Tombo goes to work inside.
Dermanenko outside. Dishes to Marcida. Shoots over.
Get out of here.
And he's able to get it back.
Oh,
No.
offense, defense, doesn't matter. What end he's playing on, he gets after the ball.
Here's Wells. Now Prachumsky on the wing. There's the screen. To the middle.
Wait up.
The rebound
Oh
by
my
Marcida.
God. Come on. Got hit them.
Outside, Day. And the officials will call
Illegal
the
screen.
here.
Wasn't quite
Only
set
got
on
2
that
assists,
pick, and
though,
the refs
man.
were right on it.
Setting screens.
We need
is
5
an
more
art,
assists.
and that wasn't his best work.
So it's Plainview now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly
Tombo,
prepared to
please.
play this game as
Tombo,
if it's on their
Tombo.
own floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's
Tombo!
the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
And now here's Marcida. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Bishop. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk.
That's easy work for Bishop, the biggest dude on the floor.
Pass to Rosenberg. MP. And there's the pick. Prachumsky with it.
You saw me?
Nice D from James
I'm trying to
Marcida.
feed you.
Dermanenko outside. And now here's Marcida. Over Prachumsky.
No.
Can't hit the
You
free
mad.
throw line jumper.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have
Tombo,
fathers
pull
and
up.
grandfathers that played for Plainview.
Come on.
It's not a large town, but they love their basketball. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's
No.
Bishop. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's MP. 12 points for him. Tombo, guarded by Marcida. Rosenberg outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Patrick Wells, he often draws a lot of extra attention, so he's familiar with seeing teammates open. This time he makes the pass on that heads-up play.
And now here's Marcida. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
Man, like. Why'd you take me out? We was on 2. If it's that little time, that makes sense.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview. Solid jump shot, but misses a baffling amount of easy layups.
He'll have a few head scratchers each game, Danny. And again, it's the Bearcats missing.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
Here's MP.
Oh my
Good.
goodness!
That's his 7th basket in 12 attempts.
MP with a quick strike when he found that opening. He's just got a silky smooth jumper from mid-range.
Outside, shoot. Pass to Leftos. Takes the 3. And as we end the third quarter of play, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Plainview ahead, up by 16. Time for a quick break. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line.
Let me check. Man, I got 3 assists, man. I need 4 more. I don't know
And of
how I'm
course,
gonna
high
get them
school
four.
basketball around Chicago as
I don't know how to get them
competitive
4
as it gets.
assists.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Johnny Chu.
Yeah.
And there's the 35-second shot clock violation, so they have to give up possession. MP on the left side. To the left wing. They set a pick. Gibson up top. Dillard. 6 to shoot. Swings it to Gibson.
Wait.
Williams with the rebound.
Got double
A challenging stretch for North Beverly here. Here's 2.
No.
The kick out to Williams. Knocks it down from distance.
And as we know, a lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship, a number of top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
MP with a head of steam. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
Will Williams on the wing. And just over a minute and a half has gone by here in the fourth. Outside, Gibson. MP outside. The shot no good by Gibson. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Good.
MP outside. Outside, Lee. Back to MP. Down low. Here's Nico. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Not nearly enough energy on
You
the
know
boards
what?
there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive.
You see, ain't gonna get it. Not gonna be able to get
Called
them.
by the Bearcats.
Every team goes through cold streaks. The coach has to be concerned right now.
Well, I'd like to see them attack the bucket. Maybe draw some fouls. Get some freebies.
Left side, it's Day. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. It's going to be on MP. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Inside. MP outside with just 5 to shoot. Tombo with the screen. Here's MP. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball. Third minute of action, gone by in the fourth.
There we go.
Wait, says that one goes.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. That's Patrick Wells. He's a jump shot specialist.
Outside, Marcita. Passes to Cawthon. Back to Marcita. Yes, and it's Danny Cawthon with the assist that time.
Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes
Oh,
up, Cawthon
yeah.
is always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those balls.
Finally. Oh. All right, I got 2 stars. I need 2 more
For
assists
easy second chance
in a
buckets.
minute. If I can pull it off.
Dermanenko outside. A baseline J. A nice shot there by Cawthon.
Hey, Cawthon's showing he's got some skill for his size. Normally he's working in close.
MP outside. Tombo with the screen. Back to MP. Dish to Tombo. Wells. On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Coffin. Right side, Tombo.
Tombo!
Now here's Rosenberg. MP. He's covered by Coffin. And Tombo.
Put up!
And at last, they
Let's
get
go!
Well, Tombo makes all the right moves. I mean, playing his part in the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. They trail by 18. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Shoot it! Yo,
To
shoot!
the left wing. Pass
Shoot
to
it.
Day.
Shoot it!
Just 5 on the clock. Terrific swat. From deep, it's MP.
Oh,
Put it in the
goodness.
history book.
They held the ball for
Plainview
too long.
Panthers have done the unthinkable and are
I was
Illinois
one assist
state
away.
champions.
Gosh
MP
darn
has
it.
led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out. And they took down a Titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance
One
of
state
North
championship,
Beverly,
baby.
nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I told you we were gonna get that W, bro. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy presentation?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces,
Oh,
man.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down. Right? Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know, I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
Come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real, I never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
Man, I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team. You talking about you got to
Here you
graduate
go.
first like you something at risk. You?
Hey, it's just one step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was gonna say that.
So you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
All the time, man.
Man. Going good so far. My destiny. UK, like USA versus Spain finals. Wow. Ain't that something? MP is the best player locally of the USA FIBA U19 team, who has lost the game on their way to the final showdown against Spain in the FBA U19 World Cup. Spain led by Azan Almasa, a dominant big who won multiple tournaments, MVPs at the international level. Azan tried to play mind games with MP leading up to the game. How would MP respond and set the tone? And we're outscoring by 15. Well, guys, I think I might have to call it from here, like for episode 1 of the MyCareer mode. I probably will continue on with the series on pretty much on 2, like with FIBA 23. That's with the World Cup with episode 2 of 2K25. Well, I hope y'all pretty much enjoyed the gameplay. All right, laters. Bye bye.